receiving core. Grabbing it in the back.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
This is what this man was born for, the big spotlight on a national stage like this. Really, his entire career, he's demonstrated incredible poise, no matter what type of situation his team was in. No situation is too big for him, and you can tell in the way that he takes the field. His self-belief is evident, and he gets the job done in his mind each and every time.
Brings up second and 10. 24-yard line. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane.
Hey,
Down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It'll be a pickup of 16 and the Dolphin first down. And the Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. When you look at this Patriots defense, they were terrific a week ago in the win over the Lions.
We had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what was fun to me was hear him say, I like what we did, but we need more pressure on the quarterback this week. What he wouldn't tell us, though, was how he's going to create it. Is it going to be just the front four? Is it going to be three? Is he going to bring linebackers, secondary? This will be fun to check out.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up on third down. Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? It's a fresh game to play on a Thursday night. Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. At the 38-yard line. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, he's got him wide open, complete.
They were down, lights up. Superstar lights up, but he doesn't do anything.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Now Waddle on the jet sweep. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the Patriots' 11-yard line. Tua going to throw. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. Running left, Achane.
Nobody gets a shit. Nobody gets a shit.
Devon Achane.
Looks in there and nobody gets a shit. No one gets a free man.
And the Dolphins will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. The point after through the raindrops up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. So out comes the Patriots offense as they get their first shot at things here.
Yeah,
and they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass. They didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. Now a 2nd and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. Up the middle, here's Corum. Room here to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 15 yards. That's good for our Patriots. First down. They'll go back to Corum on first down. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 2nd down and 3. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd. They run once more with Corum. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards the pickup, first down. The Patriots come into this one still undefeated despite the one tie. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
A gain of 18 on the play. They'll look to throw now on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. 2nd and a couple. They'll look to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Receivers,
working out. Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They'll try and run for the first with Corum. And he will have the Patriots first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. 5-yard gain on the play. That's another Patriots first. Back to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
We give them all the opportunity to win.
First and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Back to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there.
He was so happy that he was on the team that he got traded to us.
From evening this one up. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point.
He's at like a +6 right now.
We're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
So he was basically
that
like
one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
Overall,
and it's finished off by a Pats touchdown.
First round wide receiver.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
We can get him up. We can get him up. Give him the ball.
So Miami coming out for their second drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming on touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. It's a gain of 8. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. They get to him for a loss of 4. And it brings up 3rd down on the sack.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. they don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Johnson to return it. And that'll be returned following a very nice punt. And the Patriots take over. The Patriots offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. As we transition into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns. The Pats at the line ready to go. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. From the left side here, and it's complete. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Seems like a really good side.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send it.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, okay.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll look to throw again. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Back to throw again.
Come on.
Try and do this himself. A hit as he throws there.
Come on, man. I slid the protection over there.
This defense is certainly
Come
playing
on,
well
man.
so
I ain't
far
gonna
in this
stay there.
game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. And this one is right through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 3-yard.
So halftime is upon us. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Patriots offense and Blake Corum set to take over again. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently second in the NFL in rushing. Looking to put a drive together. The drive starts with a carry by Corum. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run. All right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So he stopped for no gain. And it'll be fourth down. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Now it's Martin. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Achane. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. A third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Looking to pass. Tua. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9.
Back to 9.
Off the play action. Tagovailoa. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's got another first down.
He lighting up.
Tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 33. Up the middle, Achane. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
They keep getting hurt.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
Little shit.
Tua sets up to pass it. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line. New England's offense set to go. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
From the gun to give the Corum. And they'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. And quickly, they get to the line.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up.
He didn't throw the ball. What the fuck is going on?
It's time and they bring him down. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack.
He didn't throw the ball.
Now then you just absolutely outguess yourself. 3rd and inches, and they decide not to run the ball. You end up seeing the end result.
The end result was not good. They elect to pass, and it backfires. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
Here's Tua. Open net is one complete.
Fake ass.
He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
He still had the ball.
Well, certainly, those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty.
What the fuck?
Now the entire
What the holy fuck?
Fuck out of
here. This shit. 3 motherfuckers.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 24.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. Here's 2nd down. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. Here's Tua. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Throwing Tua. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They run straight ahead with Corum. And that should do it. He's got a 1st down, and the Patriots can run it out from here. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts.
That's why Blake leading the league.
As they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Again, it's Corum. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give it to Corum. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college and happen in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time, ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Kind of a strange ball game, Charles. We did not have a single point by either team after half. Really a
I think it was like, yeah, see, that was the trade deadline too. So I had to trade him before that. Yeah, we got a Singleton in the 2nd-round pick right now. And he's only like 2 left. We also grabbed him, or we traded him for another cornerback. He's young, very, very high because of the signing trade. We traded him for wide receiver, young, very young. They were really, really, really high. Let's see. He's at 87. Like what? 87. There's like 87 and 23. Start development. It's gonna be a 90 by the end of the year. That's why I gave him the touchdown. And the other one is Nick Mars. He's at 84. 2nd year. 23. Those are the 2 new receivers. Still going with, I forgot. Still going with, we also got, he's 25, 82. He's just like a backup just in case motherfucker get hurt, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think I just traded him just for a pick. Just because he just came with me. actually should have did the mini game. Yeah, I think the mini games actually help you see like what the receiver does good. Every receiver doesn't run every route good. Like he cannot catch over the middle. That guy, man, if he's getting if it's contact, nah, don't worry about him catching the ball. He's dropping that thing. Yeah, my coach gonna go on level 100. Okay. My coordinators, I don't know what they can come and go. 4 yards behind. But look how many less carries that Blake Corum has. So it's not like I'm just running him in the ground and just running my court. No, 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 no. It's just him breaking shit. We got Kyle Hamilton, 3 picks. Damn, Patterson. Damn, that's 6 picks. Evans has 5. So far, I know he's 1. He's lurking. 13 sacks. They always throw the ball away, so I can't really get no sacks.